Hello people and welcome to watch yet another World Team Carcassonne Online Championships match, this time between Thailand and Mexico as they battle out their final match of the group stage in Group C. And currently the group standings are looking quite spicy, especially for Ukraine, Thailand and Romania. The three other teams, Mexico, Portugal and Lithuania, are all out from the playoffs already. They do not have a chance to qualify there. Ukraine at the moment leading the pack with 4 wins. Thailand and Romania with 3 wins, and today is the day when Thailand can potentially secure their playoff spot by winning their match today. I believe even a 3-2 win would be enough, as it would be placing Thailand to 4 wins with a +5 tiebreaker, and considering that they already have a +9 tiebreaker in games, it looks very unlikely that Romania could beat them. It might even actually be the case that Thailand has beaten Romania earlier on, which actually is not the case. Romania was able to defeat Thailand 3-2 just on the previous week, so maybe there's a chance where with the equal tiebreakers, which I am again going to say would be quite a performance from Romania to get to on their final match, in case Thailand wins this indeed only 3-2. If they win by more, then Romania's position on third place is then sealed. And if Thailand loses, then there might be some big fireworks, but that's only a big if. The lineups you can see above me. We have on table 1, we have Chanakan Klaikov, pretty much the A cannon, I would say, of Thailand. I believe he has not yet lost a single duel, has won all 4 out of 4. Then he'll be facing Ivan Gonzalez from Mexico with the screen name Balhinha1. Table 2, Nat Pira CH versus Daniel Ayala. Idinidad versus Lidio Gutierrez on table 3. Then naturally Ritichai Chalangul, I believe was his surname, is going to be on table 4 versus Oscar Henny. And finally on table 5, Chavin 053 versus Rafael Garibay. If you do want to see a specific duel or a game, then do let me know in the chat, and I will do my best to accommodate your requests there. I will also have to make a quick check whether we could potentially have any overlaps with the streams, but so far it's not looking like it. Though I will make a quick notification just in case of that. So do excuse me for 1 second. I will, in the meanwhile, get you up to date with the ratings of the players. And now, so as you can see, the Thai team is pretty stacked up. The only player under 500 is at the moment Chavin on table 5, and he'll be playing against quite a same rating, same rating-ish opponent of Papula at 509. Lichi and Palhinha gonna be, well, certainly at least Palhinha gonna be under a pretty heavy magnifying glass, so to say, and against Gun. Not only because of the rating, but also because Gun just generally seems to be in a fearsome striking mode after having not lost a single duel of his. We'll be starting with table number 3 with idinidad versus Lidio Gutierrez, and we'll work our way up and down from there. So 4 points for both players. We have a couple cities started by both players. Idinidad actually going for a triple city build up here, which does actually, not sure if it is too much, but there it seems to have worked quite well actually as Lidio as a direct result of the move of Idinidad was forced to discard the quad crossroad, and therefore Lidio also lost his starting player advantage, so he will not be able to get he'll not be placing the final tile of the game, which is a pretty significant advantage. It will allow you to determine more accurately in the end the potential tiles that you will be getting into your hand. And of course, it's always one more tile to you during the game in general anyways. Blocking moves being exchanged, and I would heavily actually not really encourage building a loop, even though you do of course kind of want to stick a straight road in here. Yeah, I would say generally not really all that advice to potentially give some extra value to your opponent. There are still 2 daggers to fit into this square, and also as a result of this curve, then it was able to incentivize blue to build up his lip-shaped city with a Dorito, and now looking to have a quite a easy build up. The block is successful, however, so Lichi does get away with this rather inconvenient blocking sequence for him. And a monastery will be placed by blue, equalizing the monastery of black here, as well as creating a attacking square to the potential 8-point city of black, which immediately gets negated as Lichi continues the city with a triangle, and is now sharing a square with the monastery, which actually I guess it does slightly favor Lichi actually, as of right now, when the square is not restricted any more than it now is. It's also going to be a nice 9-point field available for either player whenever this city is finished. Or what I would actually suggest idinidad to do is to go over here and meeple the field before Lychee is able to do so. However, that is not what blue decides. Decides to go for the blocking route, which, I mean, like, yeah, it is kind of the right idea, right? But like, you'd really want to go with, like, you would really want to do it from here, adding a point to your monastery and to, well, and also to your opponent's monastery, but also being able to add a second point to your monastery when you actually create that restriction to whether it would be to a triple city with a road or to a starting tile. And then you could also, be the first one on the field. Lychee successfully invades the city of blue with quite a perfect two-tile sequence with a divider plus a triple city. A slight um, inconvenience for black for making the connection with a shielded tile, but you can't really complain when you get such a nice sequence. Black going for going for securing the field actually. Interestingly, he doesn't seem to really care about taking a 6-point road, which was also there up for grabs, and I mean it still is. It could be actually a good position for blue to even go over here and just straight up meeple the road, or could also go over here, take 2 points, well 3 points actually, 2 for the road and 1 for the monastery, and without having the need of investing a meeple. And giving this a nice long thought, I don't think that he's gonna have too many extra ideas here. He does take the 2 points plus the monastery point. And Lychee, I mean, with 4 meeples, could go for this though, right? Because Lychee is definitely gonna try to get a straight road here going at any moment in order to secure the field with 2 meeples, and also to simply expand the field with yet another 3-pointer. Instead, just connects the fields together and meeples a 5-point road. Looking to grab another road at some point. And the field fight is on, says blue, but actually blue is not in a great spot to be fighting for the field, because you gotta understand that blue has this 1-point meeple trapped, and therefore a heavy field fight is always going to be favoring the player with less blocked meeples. And in this case, as you can see, it is black, as they have no blocked meeples and 2 meeples on the field already. Also is able to grab the 3-point road as a bit of an extra. Blue goes for monastery stacking and looking to finish the monastery with a road tile rather than a new monastery, or with a field tile. which makes sense because there is only one regular monastery remaining and no road monasteries at all. 2 points gonna be added to the board of blue. Or not, or he just goes for this now. I wonder what the thought process here is, because he didn't go for the road with a crossroad, but now that he could take yet another 2 points, now he does take the road. Not sure why he's doing that, and also invests his final meeple onto a city attack, which I am not so convinced that it's going to be worth it. Now, there are no dividers, but there is a big threat that upon recovering a meeple from the monastery, then his second monastery is going to get trapped to a dagger, which there is only one remaining. This attack by Lichi onto the field via the road of blue is uh, I mean, it's good actually. It's good. I was about to say that it was going to be better here because it already would have 6 points and it has also a secondary connection possibility. But this field that black now took was also 6 points and now grows to 9. And it kind of also forces blue to connect this third farmer to the field and to secure the entire field to black, because blue will certainly need this road meeple back in order to do any further fighting for the field if he's going to try and continue such efforts, which is not at all a given thing, considering that blue is in quite a heavy meeple trouble, I would say. Only having one extra meeple, and after having invested now one meeple to the field, he might have to continue those efforts, and whoa. Interesting. Instead just adds 1 point to the monastery and tries to get the meeple back. I guess the idea of blue here is to keep this road meeple at 4 points, and then just simply try to recover the monastery meeple, the city meeple, then connect over here. Is this actually even able to connect? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's actually only one tile that fits into this square. Only one regular dagger remaining, which is like really bad for blue here for sure. Given that his own field over here is worth only 3 points, and he is trying to fight for fields with at the moment 9 plus 15, so not the greatest setup here for blue for sure. Like, do we now take the meeple back from here, or do we try and save our monastery? And we do indeed decide to save the monastery. To how many vanillas actually? There's 1, there's 2. Well, there are still 3 vanillas, and I guess we can recover this 6-point city later. Yeah, Lichi isn't actually even bothered to block the connection to the field. He instead seems to be more interested in trying to block this city to a dagger, because he just used, or actually blue just used the final dagger of the game. but he still isn't blocking the connection. I wonder if, I mean, because it like feels that Lychee would be in a very good position if he like just goes over here and blocks the connection and just lives a good life with his fields. It's +2 at the moment for blue, +6, +7, +15, +21, 20, 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be like +8 even without the connection. Sorry, even with the connection of all the fields. Well, actually plus 5 because of the 3 points that would come to idinidad, but still would be +5. So are we like really looking to unify and actually have the tension of the field fight in the future? It kind of looks like it, but it could backfire pretty badly to Lich's face. Blue looking to get some value out of the monastery, but it's not that easy really. There are no real good monastery spots, and he does go for an attack on the field, which is going to be really not that great, especially after Lychee finds himself the one in the final curve, which would be much needed here for blue in order to really fight for the field. But now, if blue connects over here, then that means that Lychee will simply be able to go here with a straight road and unify all three farmers and then kind of suck up this one blue farmer here. It's kind of tempting to also go over here as Lychee to like really uh, show that potentially he could suck up even this 6 point field, but yeah, I do like his decision here. Shows a level of stability really. Knows the score situation, knows that he is slightly ahead, and that this attack is not really an issue of any kind, given that there are still straight roads that will easily win the field over for Lychee again. Gets back a second meeple also to his hand, and now things are looking great for Lychee. Blue, in the meanwhile, should probably just add some city caps to his field over here and try to really utilize the city caps for scoring. Also, it's not like he has anything else, especially after this block over here, and yeah, he does go for it. Unfortunately, he goes for it in the way that renders this city cap completely useless immediately, because there are no daggers to fit into this square, but maybe the secondary city cap was rendered useless immediately anyways. Maybe there are just not enough city caps in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I mean, there are still 4 city caps. And it could be the case that actually the best move for blue might even to be to go over here and meeple the city, or just go here and not meeple the city and live on the edge. Oh, Oh, this is no, this is fine actually for black because there are a lot of city caps. I go for the. I think you should have really gone for the field as Lychee here, but this is fine. It is not connectable at all to the main field. So if blue wants to connect this 6-point farmer to the main field, he'll have to use 2 tiles over here and over here, and that would be likely more than fine with black really, because whenever one of the tiles hits, then it is likely possible to block this secondary tile from actually finishing the connection. Lychee goes for potentially 4 more points on to the city, and does also actually he's gonna take these, I think, because I think there's still a starting tile remaining, and like he can't really give these 8 points to idinidad yet exactly. So we go here first, and only then do we finish the city if we are lucky enough to get a city cap, which we might be. I think there are still 2 of them in the deck. No, actually, I think only one. I think only the starting tile, and then might be like a straight road maybe, which I mean a straight road wouldn't actually be much of a use for Lychee. Like yeah, he can go here, but then it will only be actually like 3 points because he gives 3 to idinidad, but takes away 9, but also takes away this double scoring. So I think that's like only a 3-point move. I reckon as blue we go over here and then we take the 5-point road, then we can go here with the starting tile or with the straight road. Now I don't know for sure if there is the straight road remaining, but we can take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is still that remaining, and I think this is actually a misstep from blue. I actually think the better move, a way better move, would have been to go over here, take the 5 points, and just rely on getting the starting tile ourselves to really try to maximize the points. Because if Lychee gets the straight road, like sure he can go here, but like he can't even use his final meeple. He'll end up with a meeple surplus, so it's not gonna be like dangerous or anything. And if he goes here, he will also give a meeple back to us, and that's certainly not something that he would like to do. And then we could even take the 2 extra points here with the final turn of ours. Not gonna happen though, as a result of blue's decisions. And I'm pretty sure that they should definitely end up in a loss for blue. As a result of the extra city of the extra field points for black. Yeah, 15 points extra for black indeed here, and then the fields of blue are just not enough to catch up in points. So the Mexican takes the lead on table 3. And again, Mexico doesn't really have stakes of their own. in this match since they cannot qualify to the playoffs, but it will be interesting to see what kind of havoc they will be able to make up for Thailand. Because potentially, if Thailand takes a big loss, they could even be knocked out of the playoffs themselves if they fall to the third place. It is possible. Okay. Let's switch the table to what do we switch to? Let's switch to actually to table 1. Let's see if Gun will be able to keep their their winning streak, and so far it looks like they are able to, leading on table 1-0. And if I'm not wrong, Janakan has been able to actually win every single one of his games. I don't think he has even lost a single game, which is actually quite impressive. And at this stage, I actually think that there are no players others than Gun who have played like at least in 3 duels and won every single one of their games. The Mexican in a lead on the scoreboard at the moment, but Shanakan does have a stronghold on the field, which is at the moment 9 points, and I am curious to know what on earth this field meeple is. I mean, this kind of looks like it has been a misclick from the Mexican, because or maybe it has been like a ninja farmer like trying to get to the field through this loop, but has failed, which also would be really bad for red. Not because it was going to be not because it was a failed ninja farmer, if that is the case, but because ninja farmers at this stage of the game, because this looks like it has been a while ago, are not the way to go. Like, you don't want to start doing ninja farmers at an early stage of the game when there are often like so many crossroads remaining, and like the further the game goes, the more field attacking options there are going to be anyways. So like it's likely that you will be able to muster up another type of a field attacking option different from a ninja farmer. Also, it's a 6 point road, right? But it also closes the field furthermore. Okay, actually, this farmer is not entirely dead because it can still connect to the main field through a road monastery by taking 2 points on this square. And there is, well, I guess a small possibility that we can just still somehow get like a curve over here, and we expand the field and then we create another field of our own, or just a bigger field of our own. But this is not really the tile to do so. Well, we could, I guess. I mean, if we are feeling really feisty, then we could even go over here and actually try to finish the city, but it doesn't really look like a worthy thing to do because the city is open from three ends and it can be easily attacked with almost any city tile. Well, actually, not just almost, but it can be attacked with any city tile. So not really the most ideal setup for Palhinha for sure. However, green only has one meeple, so they might be hesitant to actually attack this city, given that they don't have their meeples that easily recoverable. Like they can go over here, sure, with a city cap, but especially after this, it looks like that those meeples might stay there for a bit longer. Okay, do we take 2 points or do we just go over here? Or we do this and what, but this doesn't really make that much sense as like a continuation move from this, right? Oh wow, what a tile! What a tile for Palhinha, and actually quite a miss from Gunn that at no stage was he. Yeah, like at no stage did Gunn block this connection from the Road Monastery threat. But yeah, what I was about to say that the reason why this triple city with a road is not such a sensible continuation is because we used this dagger on the square simply to be able to like actually try and finish the city seemingly with three city caps. But like if we are not trying to finish it, then we might have just like gone over here or something and start a new field, or go I don't know over here and start a new city, whatever pleases you the most. But as you can see, we have no dividers at the moment. Well, anymore in the deck, so this city is now incompletable, uncompletable. One of those two. Gun with a quick point tile, looking to get 2 additional points. I assume from here actually, or here. Not entirely sure why you would create a 3-point road as opposed to just going here and taking 2 points and not creating any extra roads, but okay. Palhinha will be able to get his meeple back. Now he has some issues with the city though. Uh, there are no daggers, sure, but are there other finishing tiles? And there is, actually there are not any city crossroads. There are only 2 starting tiles to fit into this square, so actually this block is kinda necessary to make quite soon. And this is why Palhinha even sacrifices some points and sacrifices the recovery of this meeple and tries to make the blocking platform, which Gun defends from. Now still has the starting tiles and might have even just added himself an extra tile to finish the city in the form of the one remaining dagger, and he does. So now 3 tiles instead of 2 tiles to finish the city, and that's actually a major improvement from his position from the position that he was just in, getting 50% more tiles to finish your city is, well, especially a city of this size, is certainly a huge improvement. Palhinha could actually simply start a new field, go over here and meeple a 6-point field. There are still 2 starting tiles to fit into that square. Or maybe we could also do something like this, go over here and meeple the field and really go for potentially winning the field outright. The issue with that move would be that we would be needing straight roads here, so the same tiles that we already need elsewhere to connect. We are also needing straight roads here, so we are kind of needing straight roads everywhere at the moment, and needing it and needing them even more is oh, going there and not doing anything with your meeple is just plain bad though. It's really bad because it creates a very easy connection platform for green, which I think it's a big miss that he isn't taking advantage of. With 2 meeples and 3 tiles to recover 2 more of your meeples, it's like I think it should be pretty much an instant to go over here and meeple the field, especially when there are at the moment. Oh, now you go there. Like, why do you bother going here first? Actually, taking away the best possibility to attack this humongous ruin, and only then try and connect to the field. I mean, the connection is successful, but like this makes really no sense because Gunn actually only really made his position worse, surprisingly, by taking that 1 point, because he again took away his best option to attack this humongous ruin. As a result of his prioritization, he has also now lost points because he can't, because he wasn't able to take points with the crossroad, as he used it as a connection tile to the field, which he is now leading 3-2, and the consideration of red now is to whether he should be going over here and try to cause issues to the city, or whether he should just take these 4 points, or whether he should go here and meeple the field, all of which are doable. And Gunn should definitely now be looking to take away all field connection opportunities, which at the moment only actually includes this. So if Gunn can take away this connection opportunity, like he should be just like good to go, you know. So maybe going over here actually instead of over here, but I mean both work. This, like, if we go here, then there is still a chance that Palhinha goes over here with like a straight road and connects through a road Dorito. It's blockable though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with 1 tile. Actually 2 tiles, because a road monastery still goes there, and no, actually it's not blockable because there is still 1 dagger remaining. This one I don't really get. Well, I mean, actually I do, but like it's not really something that was in my mind as an urgent matter. So he's trying to block the road to a dagger which no longer exists, because never mind. He's actually trying to block block the road to a dagger, which does exist, which actually even further makes me feel like this is not a great move at all. A much more significant threat than this road was this connection platform here for red. And unfortunately for Palhinha, he is not getting a attacking tile, which he is really looking for to get. Like really any city tile would be great here for Palhinha. Just to be able to make the attack from somewhere somehow on the 18-point field would be massive. Gun makes a self-restriction, and now we gotta go here, and we do go there. We do go there as red. And we have at least one tile to connect. Also, there is a curve remaining, so at least 2 tiles. There are no regular monasteries. This one is a scoring tile, so it's fine. We can take 2 points. Actually, take 2 points from here, of course, because we still need to kind of try and block this city. Which, does it get finished? No, it does not. This is yet another connection tile gone for red, though. I guess we would be looking to place the vanilla somewhere over here. Not sure which way, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If we go with the city cap upwards, there are still 3 tiles to fit into this square. 2 of which actually are road Doritos. So actually, this move with the city pointing upwards looks actually really good, because two out of 3 tiles that would then fit that square are gonna be saving tiles for Janakan. If we go the other way around, how many blocking tiles would Palhinha have then? Like 1 cow and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, doesn't matter, I guess, because Palhinha does get the dagger. Now the question is, do we take 4 points here? Maybe 4 points here. I'm saying 4 points here because this is like this is an immediate 7-point move, but because we are aiming to unify ourselves to the field, it's not really a 7-point move because this city will be included in the main field, so it will share the points from it. We do go for the city points, and actually do we have only 1 tile here to go now? Are there vanillas? There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there is 4, there's 5. There's only 1 single connection tile for us as red, and that is the road monastery, so we are really banking on it. Well, actually we could also better our chances if we get the curve. We can then go over here and meeple the field and then try to get to it via the 1 remaining starting tile. And the road monastery, the road monastery is there. Well, we do get it, and we should most likely meeple that monastery. I'm saying most likely because there is a universe where we might actually just take, like, I don't know, 3 points here, then try to get a curve and a starting tile, and connect through here and not from here. We are plus 17. I mean, the ruin is a lot of points though. Plus 17, 18, 19, 20, 24, 20, 15, 13, 16, 20, 25, 28, 22 points. And even if you lose the field, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this should definitely be a win for Palhinha, even if Gun connects, which is likely. I reckon a bit of a miss there actually by Palhinha of taking these 2 points instead of just going for the 8-point monastery. Like he was really looking to get I think additional value with possibly the one regular curve. But as long as he doesn't attack the field now, he should be fine. Actually, no, this is not a issue at all, and not even an inaccuracy for Palhinhaki, because not only did he also not only did he save his chances of getting additional 4 extra points from here, but he also has this 6-point field at the bottom, so the 8 points of the monastery are actually worse than just simply getting 2 road points plus the field and potentially even the road. So as long as Palhinha just meeples the 6-point field here, he should be winning. As long as he doesn't try to attack the field with a 4th farmer, he's gonna be fine. And they should bring him the win. Just meeple the field, don't pass your turn. 20 seconds though, don't run out of time either. Do not run out of time. That's the only thing you gotta try and do. 1 extra point for Gun. And Palhinha just place a tile anywhere. I don't know what tile it is, but I don't think he can get any points. And actually, I am certain that he cannot get any extra points. So just discard the tile anywhere as fast as possible. And that's the way to go. Don't try to be like a 1-second hero, because that is a way to lose the games. Gun letting Palhinha wait for these agonizing seconds to try and maybe play some psychological warfare here of trying to run out his opponent's clock. But now, as an instant, we go over here, we go anywhere, and we secure the fact that we do not run out of time and lose by time. And yeah, Palhinha saying GG's. Even though it's actually going to a decider, no? It is going to a decider, so not sure about the Gracias part. Not sure why you would thank your opponent at this stage. So 1-1 on table 1, and this is gonna be... Actually, it also broke the streak of Janakan of going undefeated in his games, which is, I guess, a bit of a loss for the Thai player. We also have some updates with table 2 at the moment going the Thai player's way, leading 1-0. Then we have Lidio Gutierrez winning 0-2 on table 3 versus Idinidad, and then Retichai also winning on table 4 against Oscar Henny 2-0. And on table 5 we have a situation such that we are having a decider there between Chavin and Rafael Garibay. So still anyone's match here. But I would actually like to keep with table 1 to be able to see full games because everyone loves full games. Palhinha not the starting player this time around. Has been able to get the first 4 points though. As a result, it seems like a monastery, a city cap, a city cap, a monastery. Then, huh. Well, anyways, doesn't really matter with the tile order. Gun gets away with the risky situation. Well, from the risky situation, as Palhina was looking to block the monastery and the road to a quad crossroad, but it unfortunately for the Mexican revealed itself earlier than he would have liked. Monastery stacking for red, looking to share some squares with the city of green here. Not going to be able to fully use monastery stacking with maximum amount of shared squares between the monasteries, but that's fine. Just has to take care that this square does not get blocked, and I mean so far it's pretty difficult to get blocked because it is a field square. A small early field looking to be claimed by both players here, and Palhinha should be just, I guess, taking 3 points, or do we take 2 points and make some potential issues for the road of red? 3 points is the way to go, says the Mexican. And I guess what we can do is, I guess we can go actually over here, start a city on the right or on the left. I mean, I think either one is fine. Though actually I think starting on the left is a bit better, because if you start on the right, then Palhinha could go here with the straight road and then even get 3 meeples blocked at the same time, which would be quite disastrous indeed for red. Now, stuff that I like getting saved to a road monastery, one of the two, and it will certainly be more enticing for red than green because of the amount of people that are waiting now for the said tile. Green looking to create some problems with the monastery, so looking to enter into a winning mini battle of a ruin versus a likely 8-point monastery. And maybe in some cases it's possible for Palhinha to also stick a road in here and then direct the city of red upwards, thus blocking 2 meeples of red for the price of 1 green meeple. And that would certainly help in the field fight, because really at any given moment here, green is gonna try and go over here with pretty much any road tile, and they are gonna drop another farmer and then connect through a road monastery. Not getting such tiles to do it though. We can, I I mean, it is a 5 point spot, but we are not actually on the field yet with our meeple, so it's a bit uncomfortable to place it there because it could get restricted to a dagger, both the monastery and the farmer. But I think it's still the best move though, just because we are at 4 meeples. Nah, nah, this is really bad. I mean, just discarding a monastery, allowing an easy way for a second red farmer into the field, and also it takes away the better attacking the better attacking possibility to the field, because now you will not be able to place a farmer on the left side. Now you will be able, or right now you will have to place a farmer on the 0 point side if you want to attack through the road monastery. And also, like, we like sometimes you just have to take these small risks with the monasteries when you have 4 meeples in hand. Just going here with the monastery and making a small risk of getting restricted to a dagger, but there were still 2 of those remaining, so like it wasn't going to be the end of the world. And actually, in most cases, I would say that the monastery and the field people will get away with such attack. Now we kind of gotta go here because this is, first of all, pretty much the only possibility to attack the field. Well, the only reasonable attacking route, and like both players are still really eager to place the road monastery there. Like we just go here and we place a farmer. If he does anything else, I think it's a mistake. Just a plain mistake. Yeah. Yep. 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 Uh, yeah, not the best move. I would even argue that it's not even a good move. It's like there were so many tiles to fit into the square, and oh my god, the Mexican keeps paying a massive price for the mistakes as Gunn draws the road monastery and he gets away with gets away with it as well. Now also is in the lead on the 12 point field, looking to now not even be in a losing mini battle against the city. It has not that much growth potential after getting added a city cap to it. And now Valhinha is looking to be in a world of pain very soon. Now he can go here and he can meeple the city cap and then finish it and drop a farmer. But if it doesn't almost matter what gun is gonna draw from the deck, he's gonna go over here and he's gonna place it there. Like it doesn't really matter what tile he draws, unless it's like a road plus city tile, then he's going to prevent the attacking onto the field, and this is exactly what happens. We are now going to go over here as Chandakan makes no mistakes here, and he's also going to go there again. I think he still should go there again. A 7 point spot though, but it's just I think it's still the best move though, because you take away the worst thing that you could imagine Palhinha getting to do, getting a city cap and dropping a farmer. Like you just do not want that to happen. And you have two monasteries. Ah, yay, yeah. Ah, hi. I know it's a lot of points, but sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes you just have to like not allow the second farmer and just take a bit of an L with the points. I know it's a lot points potentially sacrificed, but like finishing a city and dropping a farmer, Palhina basically getting away with all the mistakes that he has done with the field so far, with the monastery, with the straight road, and also maybe even potentially like not indeed going aggressive with the monastery earlier on. Ah, kind of gets bailed out for free. Somehow also winning on the scoreboard. God, looking to get his meeple back from the monastery for sure. Should definitely be trying to savor his meeple advantage here now that he still can. Green probably wasn't thinking about the field. Uh, yeah, but like at what stage? I mean, because not thinking about the field can mean several things. Like, firstly, it can mean that Palhinha is just like just going like full blocking and not thinking about attacking the field like this, or just like he's just like not visualizing the big picture and seeing the long-term possibilities of his position when he's making moves such as the monastery and the straight road. Also, this is perhaps unnecessary. Like it does create variance, but that variance is going straight for red because he is the next player in turn and is more likely to get an attack on this city. And when you look at the point, it doesn't actually look like Gun is yeah, that doesn't actually look like Palhinha actually needs to create this type of variance. Not with the city, not with the city that he had, because now that it gets finished, he's actually in the lead by like 1 point when we assume that the field gets equalized. For Gun though, I guess just a 6 point road is gonna be the next move to do, and it is. Palhinha going for some extra points for the ruin. Also now looking to get a triple city with a triple city with the road, taking 2 points and expanding all the way here. The ruin is now also as valuable as the monastery, so no longer a losing mini battle. Gone taking away the volatility from the city, which I find to be very much justified. After all, when you are in when you are in this sort of tight situation, you don't want to really have anything 2 extra lying around on the board that your opponent could use. For green, I mean, we could just actually start a new city, maybe here, and then finish that, drop a farmer, and then it'll be like actually really annoying to deal with as red, because he would then potentially have to block from both sides, possibly without getting too much in return. Not seeing the big picture, yeah. It might be so. I mean, because usually the... Whoa. Unnecessary. Green is like +3. Green is like -1 here with basically equal meeples, because this meeple is about to get retrieved back into red's hand. But like what green is doing here is he's trying to do like blocking of the road, but he also creates a field connection opportunity, which is really not great if you're green, because there is only this one and only connection opportunity to the field, and if your opponent gets it and gets to use that immediately to their advantage, you are in such a deep trouble that I can't even begin to describe how much of a trouble you're in. Because it would be such an incredible pain to try and create another field connection opportunity that would not get blocked or messed with instantly. I'm trying to decide whether it is more valuable to take away his meeple or to take away the field connection opportunity, and he decides that it is more valuable to go here, and Palhinha really looking to attack the field. Now gets to connect his second meeple there. And honestly, seeing that Palhinha actually goes this aggressive on the field and trying to create extra connection opportunities at the risk of actually just losing the game instantly, I am definitely seeing Palhinha going over here at some point and dropping a ninja farmer, because he really seems to be adamant on winning this field. Now what we could do is we can go over here. We can very much go over here, and we can lay down the even juicier triple city with the road spot, which will then not only be with 3 points, but it will be with 6 points, with further continuation of the ruin. And it would be really annoying to deal with as red. We also don't have much else to be doing with this tile. Actually, maybe we would have. Maybe we could have gone over here and attack this shared feature, and then still have a massive use for the triple city with the road, going over here, taking these extra then 6 points plus a 5-point road. Could have also been pretty stellar. Gone with the curve, and now I think we can definitely take back our road meeple. Or maybe, if we are feeling spicy, maybe we do this attack on the field. There are still 2 road Doritos left, and also 1 city crossroad. So maybe we can do that. We have also successfully taken away the field attacking possibilities from this guy, so not too much to be worried about. Now, question is, do we go over here as Palhinha, or do we not? We don't really have anything else to be doing with this curve though. And are we behind? -3. I mean, we are -2 points behind. We have a small threat over here of expanding the ruin. We can finish this. There is still at least one tile to fit there, and this I don't know what this is. Actually, I do. I do know what this is. And it's again playing with your life, really, because what this move does is that it creates a crossroad spot to go over here, drop a farmer, and then connect to the field via the road Dorito, which would then not be able to get blocked at all. It's a really dangerous move to be making. One that is not at all that likely to actually be beneficial for you when you are not the next player in turn. There are also two crossroads in the deck, so 2 tiles now for Palhinha to actually make a massive threat. And in the best case scenario, actually for Palhinha, he draws the field crossroad, goes over here, and then he has not 2 but 3 tiles to connect to the field via the city crossroad, or then via the road Doritos. And that's basically, I mean, basically GG with such a number of tiles remaining. And oh, no, come on, come on. Why would you make this threat if you are not planning to use it? Ah. Or we could have also, what we could have done is to go even over here and just like take the city. Like, actually, no, that would have been worse. But just going over here, like just completing your threat, what you had been planning, or what you had been planning on, like that on the since the previous move is like a no-brainer. Unless Balhinha hasn't actually realized what he has done. That also could be the case, that he didn't actually realize the monster he created with this curve. Now he does now have a meeple advantage because Gun took a 4-point ruin and wanted to negate the threat that Balhinha had with this ruin. So at the moment, +1, -3 for a meeple, but now Gun has the threat of the triple city being added to this square and getting a 6-point move, which with this board is actually quite a lot. Oh, and we would have gotten the Rotorito! Oh, brother. Oh, the plan would have worked. Why? Why do you trouble an already troubled soul with these non-continuation plans for your wonderful efforts? do we find another wonderful effort? I mean, now because now a there is a field crossroad remaining that will instantly block this one. How many straight roads do we have? Because I don't think we have any starting tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have no starting tiles. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no! We have nothing to fit here that would let us to the field. There are no straight roads. There are no straight roads remaining. Oh, this is a massive, massive blunder from Palahinha. Oh, it hurts. It aches the soul, and it reeks like a loss. It is tremendous blunder. It is a tremendous blunder for the Mexican. Uh, Creating the monster, not using the monster, creating a new monster, but only for yourself because you basically are giving away your win percentage with that move. Like Gunn doesn't even have to go here. He can just take 3 points. And yeah, like at this stage, it must sink in to Gunn, to Palhinha, that there are no tiles to fit in this square. At this stage, he must have realized the severity of his mistake. And I don't think there's a way to win for him. Not anymore. There is no way to attack the field. He can't even go like with a straight road and a curve here because there are no attacking tiles. There are no road monasteries. And now at the moment, Gun is ahead by 1 point. Sorry, by 1 equal +4 +8 +11 +8. And with only one more tile for Palhinha, there is no salvation in sight. Gun will be able to take an extra point. And he actually even still has the Triple City potentially for himself as the final move. And he does get it as his final move, which is going to be even further, well, worth 4 points, not that much actually anymore. No, 5 points. But plenty enough to secure the game and the duel for himself, and he does continue the streak not as an undefeated player by games, but as an undefeated player by duels, and I believe he might actually be the first player on this season who has 5 duel wins out of 5 matches played. And not a second too early, as Gunn had 2 seconds remaining in his clock. And fortunately for him, there is indeed no clock sign next to his name. That would be quite a way to lose after such a game. 2 seconds, like he was really playing with his life there, just in a different way to the Mexican. But he does what he needs to do. He gets Thailand the second match point. And so far so good. Now looking great for Thailand. And let's see how the rest of the matches have finished. And they have finished indeed. And it is a pretty glorious day for Thailand, as they have won on table 1. Nat PRCH has won 2-1 against Daniel Ayala, and also Chavin has been able to win 2-1 against Rafael Caribe, and that will get Thailand into a 4-1 versus Mexico, and they will certainly with this win, they will guarantee their place in top two of the Group C, I believe, with going from +4 dual wins, dual difference to +7 to 4 match wins. And if Romania beats Portugal 5-0, even that will not be enough to get them to top two. So Romania with 4 wins, actually, well, with 4 wins, they would actually, like, most certainly be able to qualify to the playoffs still, because then their tiebreaker from the match wins would simply be easily enough on its own to guarantee the playoff spots. So with a win, I think tomorrow or today, with a win today, actually later, Romania will be able to guarantee their playoff spot. With a loss, they will be out. They will almost certainly be out. Although there is a shot. If they have lost to Lithuania, it will actually play into their advantage. We are gonna check this. Who have they lost to? This is very vital information. Romania beat Mexico, beat Lithuania. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Because if they lose to Portugal, their win against Lithuania will be taken away, and they will then have 2 match wins, pretty much equal to every other third-ranked team in every group. So currently the only team that they have lost to is Ukraine, and that is really not going to help, especially with a 5-0 loss. Gain would have lost by time if Palhinha could score with his final tile. That is actually that would have been really devious, because yeah, for those of you who don't know, lately there has been a discussion about BGA animation time being draining your opponent's clock. So if you finish a feature, then the animations will actually drain your opponent's time, because when they get counted, it is actually on your opponent's turn, and counting a feature would most certainly take more than 2 seconds, which means that indeed, if Palhinha would have been able to score from a city cap with their final meeple, and instead of actually meepling the road, they would have waited and simply tried to win under a time trouble for the type player. That would have been such an incredible moment to witness, because the type player would have definitely lost by, like, I think by like 1 second, max 2. But anyway, it still goes minus time, and yeah, that would have been amazing to witness, to be honest, especially after the long discussions that have been going on in the last few days about the importance of the said topic. But we don't get to witness that. Instead, we get to witness the win for Thailand, and Thailand with that win will be in the playoffs for sure. They will hold on, let me get in here. They have 4 wins, and they have tiebreaker of +7, so they will end up with the second spot of the group. and their next focus will be in the playoff games next week. Today, there is still a Portugal-Romania match streamed by both Alexei and Ytsematse. Not so much for me. I will be getting my eye on the Switzerland Denmark World Championship hockey game, and not entirely sure at all how much, if at all, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Maybe not at all, because of the bronze medal game and gold medal game of the world of the hockey world championships, and I definitely want to witness those, even though Finland is not playing there. Congratulations to Thailand. That's where we are going to be wrapping the stream. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for sticking all the way until the end. And if you do enjoy this type of Carcassonne content, then there is an easy way to support the channel by subscribing on the channel or by liking the stream. I'll be seeing you tomorrow or the next week with either the final day of the group stage of the WTCOC or with the first playoff matches of the season 6 with whoever it might be. Bye for now.